Good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know it ain't happening without you. So it is Monday afternoon. We got our live stream, of course, tonight at 8 or 9 o'clock. We may actually start out early and live stream some of the game as we get into, of course, the Dallas Cowboys talk. That's, of course, starts out at 9 o'clock. So if you're used to my regular live stream at 9, well, tune in at 9 o'clock. We may start watching some of the game as like a pre-live stream and go from there. All right, so we still have some business we have to take care of, and that is La'el Collins. Now here's the latest on the whole situation. La'el Collins technically was already appealing the suspension on Thursday night when he was playing. Privately, that was actually going through the appeal process. Then, of course, it came out over the weekend that, no, he's been suspended. Now, here's what the lawyers and agents for La'el Collins are saying, that he had reasons and excuses why he did not take the test, some of which were because of being told to be home, because of, the players were told to go home, stay home because of COVID. Of course, that was, positive tests that were going throughout the facilities to try and stop it from spreading. That's some of the excuses, and there were other conflicts with some of the other times of taking the test and things like that. There's no word on whether or not the appeal will actually happen. So it's better to plan on it not happening than to say, let's hope that it does, okay? So the question now is, what do the Cowboys do? Now, there's still no word yet on Zack Martin having his 2 negative tests. Now, the way the negative tests work are after you have no signs of COVID, as in you're not sneezing, you're not coughing, you don't have a fever. Once you have no more signs of COVID, then you can take a test. If that one's negative, you can take another test in 24 hours. If that's negative, then you can be reinstated with the team, provided you've had the vaccination. We don't know if Zack Martin had any signs or not, but apparently they tried, of course, to get him by the game on Thursday, and evidently he must not have passed the test. I'm assuming if he had passed the test, I'm sure the Cowboys would have plugged him in. All right, so now we've got all week before, that we can get him back in here and up to speed. Now, here's the question. Because Connor McGovern actually played pretty well at guard, with Zack Martin coming back, do we leave Connor Williams taking over for Zack Martin's spot and kick Zack Martin out to tackle where he played some last year? Although, here's the thing. Zack Martin does not want to play tackle, even though tackles get paid actually more than guards, even though tackles get more love than guards, okay? Zack Martin says, I'm a guard and I want to be a guard. However, I'll be a team player last year. But that's where Zack Martin got hurt. So you may have Zack Martin who's a little resistant at wanting to play tackle, along with the fact that he is just coming back from COVID. So here's the fly in the ointment. The fly in the ointment may be, I think about Cam Newton last year, for example. Before COVID and after COVID, he was not the same guy. He was not the same guy before. His numbers dropped off dramatically, and he literally was not as good. I think about Zeke Elliott last year, who had COVID, and we know it was full-blown COVID because we saw him literally wheezing. I believe a lot of the effect of him having a down year last year was because of COVID. So if Zack Martin actually had signs of and has not passed the test yet, it's conceivable that he is actually having some after effects of COVID, and you may not be able to get him in practice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and get him some reps at being a tackle again. Now, he is an all-pro, Probably nobody knows the offensive line better than Zack Martin. He could probably pick it up real easy. But do you want the strain of coming back from COVID and then the strain of being tackled, where I just got hurt from last year, and putting him back out there? I really don't think that you do. So now, the other options. We have Naseki, who has not looked actually very good as far as preseason goes. But he is a veteran, although he did play for the Washington football team, so there's always that stank that you got to deal with. Then there is Brandon Knight, who played more reps than anybody on the offensive line. He played left and right tackle. That's also a possibility. Now, Brandon Knight, I think, played both as well. But I'm thinking that Brandon Knight, for some reason, had some kind of a nagging injury. I may be wrong on that. So, Cowboys options. Keep everybody who played in the same spot last week there and put Zack Martin at tackle. At least you have cohesiveness. Or put your all-pro back at his spot. Take Connor McGovern, who actually played really, really well. Put him on the bench to bring in somebody who might not be as good as Connor McGovern to play tackle. Now, let me explain this even a little further. Here's the problem with the difference between tackle and guard and why tackles get more love than guards. Tackles are the end of the line, especially the left tackle. He's covering the blind side of the quarterback, which is why they get all the money. The right side, generally speaking, the quarterback is going to see that stuff in their face, which is why right tackles aren't paid as much as left tackles. Left tackles, I don't see what's going on, so I need to make sure he is the best one to keep me from getting hit on my blind side. Think about Ryan Fitzpatrick yesterday. He got hit from his blind side. Boom. Hip injury. Don't know to what extent, but that was his blind side. When you see it coming, you can make moves around it or get rid of the ball. You know it's coming, so they're the next step down. Guards, more times than not, guards are helping out double teaming the center with the center, or they're picking up the blitzer that's coming, or they're pulling on trap plays. So guards aren't having that one-on-one. Generally speaking, they're kind of protected because I got the tackle out here. I may have to give a little hand here or hand there and so on. And okay, I got to take this call. Okay, so back to where I was. Sorry, I needed to get that call. So the question is what combination will the Dallas Cowboys go with? The Chargers, here's the problem. You got Joey Bosa on the outside. Joey Bosa can blow shit up. Joey Bosa is really, really good. I don't think he got hurt. No, he didn't get hurt. So you need your best man out there. And you hate to find out that we've got Chaz Green 2.0 out there. And in my mind, if Zack Martin is okay from COVID, at least for this game, I think Zack Martin goes out of tackle. You just can't let Joey Bosa get off on your quarterback. You just can't. That's just too much. We'll see what the Dallas Cowboys come up with on it, but I'm thinking that may be the best plan of attack. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get in here and take care of business. See you guys hopefully tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Peace.